The bustling city of Portland, Oregon. This is the backdrop for our broadcast setting tonight. Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Always looking to bring his guys with him. Thanks, David. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Howard in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Anthony, and it's Ariza in at the small forward position. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Davis surveying the floor. Caldwell Pope kicks to James. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Shot clock at 6. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
James, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
It's the all-around game of LeBron James. Dominant scorer, great rebounder, incredible passer, and an intense defender when he wants to be.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, when Nurkic goes across the lane there, hard to get him out of the way, and he collects the offensive rebound.
Ariza against Caldwell Pope. Davis, the pass to Howard. Outside, Green. Back to Howard. And the pass to Green. Dishes it to Davis. Portland grabs the miss. McCollum outside. To the inside. And stolen by James. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. James against Lillard. James, the pass to Davis. Nice move. Rejected by Nurkic.
Nurkic seeing an opportunity there to make the impact defensively with the block. Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Lillard from outside. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound for Los Angeles. They've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. They now take the lead.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. And that one drops for him.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And stolen by James. Here's Green. Left side Davis over Anthony. Misses off the left iron. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Anthony can't hit.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Howard dishes to James. They kick it out to Green. Davis has the open look. And again, no good by the Lakers.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screen. Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
Ariza outside. He feeds it to Nurkic. And it's sent back by Howard. Ariza against Caldwell Pope. Now here's James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
It's just not easy to contain or control LeBron James. A nightmare when trying to stop him, especially on the drive.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anthony Davis. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Danny Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Caldwell Pope. James right side. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. McGee inside. He's covered by Whiteside. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Hood up top. Over to the left wing. Lets it fly. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Lakers in the lead. Morris outside. Offside Rondo. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. And it's McGee with the jam.
Now, you can't leave someone open around Rondo. He'll find him.
That will count. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Well, before the game,
I think it comes from being a...
And that's the kind of support, Greg, he gives his teammates on and off the floor.
And, you know, guys naturally trust him. They believe in him, and he typically comes through when they need him.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Kyle Kuzma is out there with Morris. And there's JaVale McGee. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position. And here's Rondo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Caruso. Back to Rondo. Kuzma against Collins. Kuzma can't get it to go.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Trent. He's covered by Rondo. From 17 feet out. Here's Whiteside. Passes it to Trent. To the left wing. To the wing right side. Just 5 on the clock. Little with the ball. He's against Kuzma. Whiteside, good.
Yeah, there's not a rebound that Whiteside cannot get to when he's floating around the charge circle, reaches up, snatches that one down.
Now here's Rondo. Tight defense on him. Portland trailing here. Trent passes to Whiteside. Pass to Hood. Another shot. McGee with the block. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Outside Rondo. In the corner, it's Morris. Back to Rondo. Craig, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. That size and athleticism makes it look easy. AD up on the rim.
And the basket by McCollum.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
On the wing. wing, Morris. Kuzma outside. Back to Morris. All alone. Tips it up, and Kuzma stays with it. Kuzma's got his first bucket of the night.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Lillard with it, picked up by Davis, and the jam by Whiteside.
Yeah, the vision's one thing, but the timing also helps. Lillard prepared to get the ball to his teammate.
Outside, Davis. The pass to Caruso. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Pass to McCollum. Feeds it to Collins. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kuzma, right side. Passes it to Rondo. On the wing, Morris. Kuzma outside. Here's Davis. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
6'10", quick off the floor, and Davis on the interior now doing damage.
And Lillard kicks to Whiteside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Whiteside's got 6 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Rondo against Lillard. Now here's Rondo. He's tightly guarded. Shot clock at 6. Loads it up for Davis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Nine seconds left to play here in the second quarter. James outside. He sinks the 11-footer. James has got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles.
The in-between game showing off here by LeBron. Does his share of damage from the...
And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above. And that should...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony is out there with Nurkic, and it's Ariza in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
LeBron exploiting the defense once again, knowing when to slash, and gets himself to the rim.
And it's Lillard missing.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Left side, Davis. Shoots over Lillard. And it's Davis missing. Trailblazers trail by 8.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender. Guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
To the middle. Green passes to Howard. Caldwell Pope outside. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Outside, Davis. The dish to Howard. And the shot goes down. Howard's got his first points of the game.
Anthony Davis showing those young AD skills as a point guard.
It's McCollum on the wing. It's McCollum on the wing. Back to Lillard. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Lakers. Now LeBron. 9 points in the game so far. Over McCollum.
Not easy trying to keep Howard off the offensive boards. He excels at using his muscles and his size to get great positioning.
McCollum passes to Nurkic. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Caldwell Pope outside. They get it back. Howard kicks to LeBron. Back to Howard. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
Guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Trailblazers trail by 8. Lillard attacking, and the rejection by LeBron. Lets the three fly, and it's Lillard missing.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. And he makes that one.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. That time working inside.
Pass to Anthony. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Three-pointer, Lillard. It doesn't go for him. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Green dishes to Caldwell Pope. The feed to Davis. Nurkic with the steal. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. That one drops for him.
That's a time where coaches are telling you wrap up the offensive player. Hard to do with Carmelo Anthony. So strong when going to the rim.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anthony Davis. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Danny Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for LeBron. The pass to McGee. Back to Rondo. He dishes it to McGee. To the paint. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's McCollum on the wing. McGee with the block. Here's Rondo. Pass to McGee. Kuzma outside. Back to Caldwell Pope, and stolen by Whiteside. Here's Anthony. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Rajon Rondo.
And Melo right now just plunging into the defense, and pretty easy for him to pick up a foul like that.
Good on the second free throw. Stolen by McCollum. Lets it fly from 18. And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. And it's McGee in at the 5 down low. LeBron passes to Caldwell Pope. A putback. It's good on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 8.
You know, LeBron is good at the fundamentals, but just so great at reading where the rebound is coming off and grabs that one for a second chance opportunity.
Whiteside kicks to Hood. Fires the 3. Rebounded by McGee.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
James with it. And James throws it down.
Well, you got to try to keep LeBron away from the post as much as possible. That time, too deep, turns around, and gets the dunk.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game for the Trailblazers. Nurkic checked in for Whiteside. And Trevor Ariza subbed in for Hood. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Green comes in for Rajon Rondo. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Damian Lillard's checked in for C.J. McCollum. Los Angeles leading by 10. James outside, shoots over Lillard. James, no good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
How about the experience paying off here as Ariza excellent at noticing that his man was wide open.
Passes to Kuzma. Now here's Green. Whiteside Davis. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go with a 3. Green, no luck. Trailblazers trail by 8. Lillard with it. Picked up by Davis. Davis against Lillard. Anthony on the wing. Ariza outside. And stolen by James. And here's Green outside. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Back to Anthony. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Trent. Second shot opportunity. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to 6, and the bucket from Anthony.
Yeah, see Melo slink himself into position there, and good timing on the offensive rebound putback.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Davis, the pass to Kuzma. Caldwell Pope outside. Tries again. It's stolen by Ariza. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. Lillard with it. Now Green defending. Pass to Trent. Here's Nurkic. Good on the shot. And now it's just a 4-point Laker lead.
Clutch bucket by Nurkic on that possession. They needed that one.
Caldwell Pope against Ariza. To the middle. Davis dishes to Caldwell Pope. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Trailblazers making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. The Lakers also with the sub. Howard's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Lillard kicks to Anthony. Dishes it to Lillard. It's McCollum on the wing. Guarded by Green. Nurkic in the post. Working on James. Nobody near Lillard. And it's off from 3-point range. And so Green will bring it up for the Lakers. Howard finds Green. inside. Here's Caldwell Pope. To end the cold streak, here's Davis with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. And the Lakers lead by 6.
As soon as Davis receives the ball, you just know he's going to take it at the D. And the basket there was big.
Anthony, the pass to Lillard. Back to Anthony. Inside. Good D by Howard. And here is Los Angeles now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And the wide open shot from Green. No good from outside. Lillard outside. Portland again missing. Caldwell Pope for 3. That shot off. And so Los Angeles takes the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visit. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final.
Good evening, Kevin.
What a story. David, thank you. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Howard is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 spot. And for the Clippers, Marcus Morris is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. Now here's Beverley. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And as Caldwell Pope improves his scoring, I think he's got a chance to be special. We know about his defense.
Outside for George. Howard against Zubac. Morris outside. A three-pointer, no good. Here's the Lakers with the ball. Got a piece of it. Leonard with the steal. And here we go. Beverley heading to the hoop. And George with the stuff.
Yeah, Patrick Beverley making it easy for his teammate to score.
And Paul George, Doris, kind of a late bloomer coming up in high school. His older sister used to give him the business on the blacktop. Of course, eventually, he found his stride, and the rest is history.
It took some encouraging from older sis and his high school coach, who actually had to threaten him with running suicides to get the guy to shoot more. And think about it. This guy plays his college basketball at mid-major Fresno State. That's really where he got onto the NBA radar.
Now, here's George. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. And here's Leonard from 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
Leonard doesn't give the defense time to react. His catch-and-shoot game is on point.
Lakers passing it around. Here's Davis. And again, the Lakers no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Leonard, the pass to Morris. Lays it up off the glass.
Boy, that open look set up by Kawhi Leonard, that's probably the most underrated aspect of his game.
James dishes to Davis. Back to James. It's stolen by Morris. And here we go. Clippers running again. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Here's James. Nails the baby hook.
Well, because of the physical frame LeBron James has, he's going to shoot a high percentage in the paint. What I love is how good he is at reading when he needs to get that shot off.
Zubac, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a change here. Harrell's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Kuzma's checked in. From deep, James. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Green, he's checked in for Morris. Landry Shamet comes in for Leonard. Lou Williams is checked in for George. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverley. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis. Morris comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Alex Caruso is checked in for Green. Rajon Rondo subbed in for LeBron. Rebound by Harrell. Clippers leading by 9. There's Shamet. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Rondo. Here's Caruso. Morris finds McGee. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Both free throws good from McGee. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Jackson. Outside Williams. Pass to Harrell. 6 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. The 10-footer. Kept alive. Second chance shot. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good. Kuzma.
And the edge Kuzma plays with is terrific. A tough, versatile player who plays with a real hunger to keep getting better.
Clippers leading by 5. Williams passes to Jackson. And here is Shamet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Kuzma. It's tipped. And so the first quarter is in the books. Clippers ahead, leading by 5. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma's
biggest area of growth would definitely be on the...
Now having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Jackson is out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Green. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's Shamet in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Boy, the utility of Lou Williams is absolutely tremendous. This guy can start, but he's obviously spent the majority of his career as a 6th man.
And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Beyond the arc. Rebound the Lakers. Out to the wing. Kuzma kicks to Morris. It's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Shamet. Rondo with the rebound. Lakers trail by 5. There's the pass to Caruso. Back to McGee. Buries it from about 10 feet away. That's 7 points for JaVale McGee.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Jackson down low. He's covered by Rondo. And the basket by Jackson.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Here's Caruso. He's still scoreless so far in this one. McGee, the pass to Rondo. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Shamet. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Now Kuzma. Rondo missing on the 3. Out to Morris. Just 5 to shoot. Kuzma passes to McGee. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A different look for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Harrell. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Landry Shamet. And George is subbed in for Lou Williams. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now, this is an athletic power forward, and Morris outquicks the defense to the rim.
Now, here is George. Poked away, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. For the Clippers, Marcus Morris comes in for Jermichael Green, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Jackson. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Morris. Caldwell Pope comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Green, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's LeBron in for Rajon Rondo. Here's LeBron. Paul George making his last shot. Back to Green. Left side, Davis. On the wing, James. Over Beverley. Davis dishes to Howard. It's stolen by Morris. Howard with the steal. Here's Davis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. No one near James as he lets it go. Davis kicks to Caldwell Pope. Green, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Beverley wide open. Misses the 3. Lakers trail by 5. Davis, the pass to James. And here is Green. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Back to Green. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by Zubac. And so Beverley will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Morris dishes to Leonard. Morris looking over the floor. A 3 ball. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Lakers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Pass to James. Feeds it to Davis. Morris with the block.
Well, Marcus Morris, the frame and the length of block shots, that's pretty.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, a pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They're in.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been quite a game for JaVale McGee.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with Howard, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the small forward.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Caldwell Pope passes to Howard. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Davis in the corner. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision, unreal.
That's tipped and stolen by James. Now Caldwell Pope. For the tie. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. George hacks a two-pointer. That one doesn't drop. So the Lakers will take it the other way. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul. So for the Clippers, Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Landry Shamet comes in for George. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. The Lakers also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Danny Green. Now here's Rondo after LeBron James's miss. Out to Kuzma. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. LeBron outside. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And it's Davis finishing it off.
I'm not sure there is a right way to defend LeBron in pick-and-roll situations. He'll score it, or he's going to set up a teammate. Turn the lights out.
And stolen by LeBron. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That's foul number 2 for him. Jackson, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers. Now here's James. Outside Rondo. He feeds it to Davis for the lead. No good on the layup.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Here's Shamet. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. There's the feed to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
All too easy for Montrezl Harrell. That's the result of his activity and pursuing opportunities. Beautifully done.
Caruso looking for an opening. And a wide open look for Rondo. And the Lakers with another miss. Clippers leading by 3. Here's Leonard. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And I tell you, the Brow, he might be the best player in our league. With that reach, you just throw it up around the rim, and he's bringing it home.
The Lakers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Shamet with the steal. Leonard against Kuzma. Leonard, no luck. Lakers shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Loads it up for Davis. The alley-oop layup, very well done. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Yeah, and Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
Shamet finds Williams. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And wingspan, mobility, Davis is basically a shooter's nightmare. One of the great shot blockers in the league.
Now here's Rondo. No points in the game yet for him. Outside for Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
The defense there got away with a major collapse.
Here's Jackson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Kuzma passes to Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
There's a fluid power and athleticism that he possesses. Nearly impossible to contain Davis inside.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Lakers ahead, leading by a point. We'll be back shortly live from... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Ivica Zubac. Patrick Beverly out there with Reggie Jackson. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's George in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And it's sent back by Howard.
Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Caldwell Pope with it. 6 to shoot. It's Davis on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. And it's Davis missing. The Clippers trail. Left side, George. Beverly for 3. Rebounded by Howard. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play.
Dwight Howard has made a living off of dunks. My goodness.
Here's Jackson. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for the Clippers. LeBron against Beverly. LeBron kicks to Howard. Caldwell Pope up top. Shoots over Leonard. Off the left rim and out. Clippers trail by 3. To the inside. And Davis sends it back. And he gets it back. And Leonard gets it to go.
Kawhi Leonard, still one of the hardest working players in the league. Active on the offensive glass there.
Beverly against LeBron. Caldwell Pope outside. Shoots over Leonard. And the Lakers with another miss. Clippers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Outside for George to take the lead. Drills it from outside. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Consistent shooter from outside the arc. Paul George is terrific at finding space when he needs to get a shot off.
Green dishes to James. Pass to Davis. Takes the 13-footer. And again, the Lakers no good. The Clippers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Such a wide open look. And it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
Huge moment for Patrick Beverly. Wow.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Down low. Here's Zubac. It's stolen by Davis. James against Morris. Caldwell Pope for 3. No good. Shot missing. Now the Clippers with it. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
So don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
LeBron against Williams. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. And James throws it down.
Well, should any of us be surprised? If they need a bucket, LeBron says, get me the ball, and delivers once again.
Here's Williams. Outside, George. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up from 12. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
There's a rhythm with which Paul George plays the game of basketball. That pace is so important.
55 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Green kicks to James. The tray. But they recover it. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Back to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Money!
King James with ice water in his veins. An absolutely breathtaking player.
Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock. Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Howard kicks to LeBron. Lets it go from deep. And the Lakers get it back. Howard, the pass to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
They are still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
So the Clippers with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean,
David, thank you as always. The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge and the state flag. We are new.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks.
It might indeed, David. Well said. Thank you for that report. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Howard is out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 spot. And for Dallas, inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Doncic out there with Tim Hardaway Jr., and it's Finney Smith in at the 3, the small forward. Doncic finds Hardaway. Here's Finney Smith. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. 5 on the clock. The shot by Powell, no good. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Howard, the pass to Green. Doncic with the steal. Outside, Porzingis. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And, you know, you look at Porzingis, he's got his shot on automatic. Not much wasted motion in that stroke.
I remember when Doncic was first asked, who's your favorite player? And, boy, he did not hesitate. LeBron James.
Hey, Greg, for guys of his generation, that would be the answer for 80 to 90% of them, and with good reason. How about these quotes from Doncic? He said, if I dunk on LeBron, I can retire. But I like this one a little better. He said, LeBron can play in a lot of different positions. I can too. But for me to be like LeBron, I have to work much harder. That's a guy who knows his stuff. Well, Davis, so dominant, so strong, so athletic, so skilled. He got everything he wanted right there.
Finney Smith passes to Powell. Lets a floater go, and he lays it up and in.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
The drive by James, and the dunk by LeBron.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Powell, the pass to Doncic. Caldwell Pope right side. Porzingis with the steal. Doncic with it. Pass to Finney Smith. Passes to Porzingis. And Dallas again with the bucket. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. The Lakers also with a sub. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Dwight Howard. Great D that time from Davis.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Rebounded by Hardaway. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Doncic outside. Outside Curry. There's the 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there?
That's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps.
That was terrific.
My goodness. It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Outside for Curry and stolen by LeBron. The drive by Green. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Really left alone that time.
Yeah, you know, when you give Caldwell Pope any daylight to get his shot off, he's knocking it down. He's a gifted shooter.
And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Davis. Morris comes in for Caldwell Pope. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Danny Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for James. The Lakers trail. The pass to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Hey, you can't forget about this now. Rondo's averaged double-digit assists multiple seasons. As good a passer as any in this league.
To the inside. Here's Cauley-Stein. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent D that time there from McGee. To the middle. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big.
Inside, Cauley-Stein. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Rajon Rondo. Dallas shooting their first free throws of this game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. A little bit earlier, we had a chance to chat with Kyle Kuzma.
You know, for me, it's super cool.
Well, Kuzma, Greg, has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end, and adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, I mean, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebounding, and much of that is due to the players he's been surrounded by.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
They've got Maxi Kleber. DeLon Wright is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein, and it's Finney Smith in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And Clark, although he's not the force he once was on the floor, Rajon Rondo still can give you strong minutes in bursts.
Greg, I tell you what, I love watching this guy work. I know his double-digit assist days are long in his rearview mirror, but this dude still knows how to run a team, and he is ideal for leading your second unit, because he's an orchestrator, a facilitator, a playmaker, and guys love playing with him. You can just feel how guys enjoy playing with Rondo running the show. Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Kleber kicks to Brunson. To the paint, stolen by McGee. And it's the Lakers on the break. 3-pointer. They get it back. Morris dishes to McGee. From downtown, the Lakers rebound. Pass to Morris. And finally they hit one. Morris has got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. To the inside. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. 1 more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And the Mavericks with some changes. Porzingis, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Hardaway comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Doncic. Tipped away, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Dallas making a switch here. Powell's checked in. On the inbound, and the shot is long. Los Angeles leading by 4. Caldwell Pope pass to Howard. He's looking for Caldwell Pope and finds him. Back to Howard. Lakers passing it around. Goes up on the high post. Davis, the pass to Caldwell Pope. The three from LeBron. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Porzingis finds Wright. Here's Powell. Wright trying to break free. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead. So explosive.
Oh, is that beautiful.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And, fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
Doncic kicks to Wright. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the team got excited about that one. Wright felt the contact, but still managed to finish through it.
Feeds to Howard. Outside, Green. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Porzingis looking it over. Here's Powell. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Howard.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
You know, with AD's improved court awareness, when guys on his team get open, he'll find them.
Porzingis with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Pass to Powell. And stolen by James. And it's the Lakers on the break. Green with the ball. Back to Caldwell Pope. Green dishes to Davis. Inside and stolen by Wright. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Down low. Here's Hardaway. And the rebound goes to Howard.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Can't connect from long distance. And so it's the long.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They were always within striking distance. 5 points was their biggest deficit. And that's a wrap.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at James, what a contribution.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with Howard. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the small forward position. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
Hardaway goes in.
Boy, an attacker who's not afraid to get a little rugged and physical. I like Hardaway Jr.'s disposition, fellas.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. And it's Seth Curry in for Luka Doncic. And then for the Lakers, JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. The drive by James.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And Greg, when I first saw him in high school in northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute, and that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. Took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. The Lakers also with a sub. Rondo's checked in.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
And stolen by Kuzma. And it's the Lakers on the break. On up the court. And it's McGee with the jam.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
To the middle. On the wing, Davis. Wide open. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, the work ethic of LeBron is admirable. I mean, even when he's not involved in the play, he's still getting it done on the glass.
Passes it to Brunson. Cleaver with it. It's stolen by Davis. Fast break. The Lakers. LeBron leading the charge. And it's slammed in by Davis.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Brunson the pass to Curry. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Curry's got 5 now.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
LeBron outside. Dishes it to Davis. Back to LeBron. Jacks up a 3. No good on that one. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Brunson finds Cauley Stein. It's stolen by Rondo. 4-on-3 break. Davis, the pass to LeBron. Back to Davis. Lets it go from 14.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
James against Brunson. And there's the pass to Finney-Smith. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell's checked in for Cauley Stein. Porzingis is coming in for Maxi Kleber. And Doncic is subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith.
Yeah, cashing in close, Caldwell-Pope. Showing you there, he's more than just a jump shooter.
Porzingis passes to Powell. And it's sent back by Howard. Caldwell-Pope outside. Pass to Caruso. From deep. The shot, no good. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Mavericks shooting just 26% out there, a terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. Jackson is the 3 and Porzingis at the 4. J.J. Barea is out there with right. And it's Marjanovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Morris dishes to Cook. Morris kicks to Cook. Just 5 to shoot. Misses off the right iron.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Porzingis. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Cook, the pass to Howard. Out to Morris from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Right against Smith. Right, the pass to Barea. Marjanovic controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Pass to Caruso. And it's slammed in by Howard.
To me, this is Howard's specialty. This is his bread and butter thing here. We all know this guy loves to throw it down whenever he can. And he's pretty good at it.
Here's Marjanovic. Basket good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Cook kicks to Smith. Out to the right wing. Down low. And Howard with the stuff.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Barea, the pass to Porzingis. And then jammed down as he goes right over Markieff Morris.
How about Porzingis with the fancy throwdown? Love seeing the big fella finish with that kind of power.
J.R. Smith on the wing. Here's Cook. Off target from three-point range. Howard finds Morris. And Howard with the second chance points.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Right, the pass to Marjanovic. He gets it in there. Marjanovic has got 6 here in this quarter. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to Vancouver.
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. Exactly. Here is Cook. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Powell, the pass to Doncic. Oh, tried to dunk it home, and so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video reviews showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor,
they got it right with the review.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Tries to keep it alive. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Doncic dishes to Powell. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Powell trying to free himself up. Rebounded by Howard. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Cook kicks to Caldwell Pope. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lobbed up there for Howard.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shock.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. It's just about game time. The Blazers never looked more confident than they do right now.
Kevin, thank you very much.
You're right, Dave. That is scary. Thanks for that one. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Nurkic, and it's Ariza in at the 3. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Caldwell Pope out there with Davis, and it's Howard in at center.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
James against Lillard. They kick it out to Green. James in the post. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
The indestructible one, LeBron brushing off contact for the easy deuce.
And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Here's McCollum. Connects on the 17-footer.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
Green, the pass to Howard. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Passes it to Green. Davis kicks to Caldwell Pope. From 17 feet out. The shot off that time. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Lillard with it. Picked up by Davis. Anthony, the pass to McCollum. And the rejection by LeBron.
He blocks shots. They are usually on the highlight reel. LeBron James with another one.
They push it up 4 on 3. Here's McCollum. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now here's James. Here's Caldwell Pope, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And Caldwell Pope pretty effective in that pick and roll.
And for Contavious Caldwell Pope, he's best when he lets the game come to him, when he's not forcing shots, not making things tough on himself, not making tough passes. You know, Smitty, a simple approach does wonders for him.
Kevin, you applaud the maturity of KCP to realize that. He knew he needed to change his game to improve. Focusing on making the easy play has made him a very valuable member of this team.
It's Ariza on the wing. Davis against Anthony. Ariza up top. No good off the back of the rim.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Green kicks to LeBron. To the inside. Davis, the pass to Howard. 5 to shoot, and the wide open shot from Green. And a miss there on the triple.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
It's stolen by Green. Davis, the pass to LeBron. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Howard trying to free himself up. LeBron, no luck.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
It's LeBron, hold on!
Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one. And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
Anthony dishes to McCollum. Here's Lillard. The putback. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Caldwell Pope outside. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's LeBron and the dunk by James.
The king, timeless, saying, I'm going to keep doing what I do until they catch up with me.
Here's Lillard. It's Nurkic, top of the key, and there's the call on Howard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard, and Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Green. Trent passes to Whiteside. A three from McCollum. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis surveying the floor. Here's Kuzma. The shot's good.
You just love LeBron's patience. Scanning the floor, delivers the basketball on point and on time.
Here's Trent. Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Lakers lead by 2. Live from the
humble beginnings. You know, I'm from.
Well, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get to where they are today.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a 5-star prospect to achieve your dreams.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Collins is out there with Whiteside. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Little. And it's Trent in at the 2. Caruso kicks to McGee. That one a little long. Portland trailing here. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Rondo. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Don't let his height fool you. Lillard can rise up with the best of them.
Now here's Kuzma. Defense is right there. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. They grabbed their own miss. Little passes to Lillard. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Rondo against Lillard. Morris looking over the floor. Takes the 3. Little with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 5. Here's Lillard. And he banks in the layup. And that's now 6 points for Lillard.
What strength from Lillard. Just not allowing the defense to have the last word.
Right side, Rondo. Feeds it to McGee. High quality look, and he sinks it. McGee's got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
And it's Lillard missing. And Morris has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Rondo passes to McGee. Now here's Kuzma. Over Little. Kuzma can't get it to go. There's 1:38 left in the first half. Here's Trent. It's not going to go for him. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And the former Utah Ute, Kyle Kuzma, can play either forward spot. Has a good blend, Smitty, of size and speed.
Yes, Kevin, but right now I prefer him at the 4. The reason why, he can stretch the floor, but he can tack a lot of those big forwards. And his shooting, it will get consistent as the years go on.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Green comes in for Alex Caruso. Portland also making some changes. Nurkic checked in for Whiteside. Riza comes in for Little. And Hood subbed in for Lillard. Outside, Davis. And it's Rondo in the corner. Davis kicks to Morris. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. It's deflected. Rondo against Collins. He feeds it to Nurkic. Back to Collins. Trent passes to Collins. Here's Hood. Fires for 3. Kuzma pulls it in. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And the pass to Davis. Out to Morris from deep. And the rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers trail by 7. Ariza passes to Trent. Back to Ariza. Now Hood. They could use a bucket. The shot missing. He got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that's...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Howard in at the 5. Ariza goes in. Nurkic kicks to Ariza. Sinks the three-pointer.
And three-pointers constituting the majority of Ariza's shot attempts in recent years. He won't hesitate.
Green finds Howard. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Davis. Over Anthony. Davis with the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 6.
That's the thing about AD. He makes you guard him on all 3 levels. This time from mid-range.
Caldwell Pope with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Here's Howard. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Howard's got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles. Ariza against Caldwell Pope. Ariza outside to the paint. Nurkic the pass to Ariza. Howard against Nurkic. Portland needs to get off a shot. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Rebound the Lakers.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Davis, the pass to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Well, AD attracts so much attention. He's learned to stay patient and just locate the open man.
Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Back to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Hands it from downtown. James has got 9.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half, coming out on fire.
Anthony on the wing over Davis. Lillard against James. Here's Nurkic out to Anthony. McCollum outside. Lillard from outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
That's one of the reasons Lillard is out there. He gives you that deep threat.
James looking it over. Pass to Howard. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. And Howard with the second chance points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Anthony. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Anthony's got his first basket.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
They get the rebound. Howard, the pass to James. Now here's Caldwell Pope. The feed to LeBron. Goes back up. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Snatched up. Here's Howard. Davis kicks to Caldwell Pope. A three-pointer, no good. Trailblazers trail by 8. Lobs it up for Anthony. McCollum finds Anthony. Howard against Nurkic. Three-pointer, Lillard. Good D by James.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
And Howard still has more than enough lift here to finish off plays like that.
It's stolen by Davis. And a wide open look for James. Howard kicks to Green. James against Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Caldwell Pope for 3.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's Ariza. Lays it up and banks it in. Ariza's got 5 now.
A strong finisher around the rim. Ariza with the size to do some damage.
Here's James. Yep, that one goes. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game has been minimal. We'll return shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Portland, they've got McCollum. Whiteside is out there with Little. Then it's Rodney Hood. And it's Trent in at the shooting guard position. And stolen by Whiteside. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself. And he makes that one.
The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert, open man, makes the right basketball play.
McGee, the pass to Caruso. Lakers passing it around. Rondo dishes to McGee. Back to Rondo. Pass to McGee. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll... And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the efforts being put in to reviewing it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Caruso. He's guarded by McCollum. And a wide open look for Rondo. Drains it from beyond the arc. Rondo's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Trailblazers. They trail by 7. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Doesn't quite have the height, but boy, does McCollum have the heart. He's a relentless finisher in traffic.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Outside Rondo. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. For Hood. Back to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. Over Hood. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Green, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And James subbed in for Rajon Rondo.
Over his first 3 seasons, Whiteside was no better than a 50% foul shooter. Much better technique from the line since then.
James, the pass to Davis. Chalk up 2 there.
Hey, guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
McCollum kicks to Anthony. Out to Hood. Outside Anthony. It's McCollum on the wing. James covering. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt him. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
As the stakes start to rise throughout a game, your stars have to rise to the occasion. Big shot by Anthony Davis.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Lakers leading by 4. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. That one drops for him.
And that's Howard's game. These interior looks that he puts in so easy.
It's stolen by Green. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. And Anthony sends it back. And they get it back. Davis finds Caldwell Pope. Tries again. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And it's an 8-point Laker lead.
And we're seeing a little more of this from KCP, working that in-between area, trying to improve his efficiency.
James outside. Green deciding where to go with it. Now the pass to Davis. Now Green. He is guarded by McCollum. Just 5 on the clock. Caldwell Pope passes to Green. And it's off from 3-point range. Lillard up top, looking to end his cold spell. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
This is what he's known for. When it's an important possession, Lillard knows how to come through.
James against Lillard. James, the pass to Howard. Kicks it out to James. Shoots the 3. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
LeBron James, you wouldn't think there's anything left to improve upon, but in the past year or 2, he's becoming much more efficient from range.
Nurkic can't hit. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And, you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Three-pointer, Lillard off target with that shot. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. The Lakers coming through the tunnel with swagger. This looks, and the Clippers starting 5. Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Morris in at the power forward position. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Howard in at the center, locking down the middle. Now, here is George. And it's sent back by Howard.
That reach of Dwight Howard is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
James, the pass to Green. Howard kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Lock at 6. He dishes it to Davis. Here's George. And no good. Great D that time from Green.
And the versatility of Paul George's game. Elite defense and rebounding, steals and deflections.
You think about Paul George moving to several teams, yet still having the impact on both ends of the floor. I think that is a telltale sign that you have an elite talent in Paul George.
Count it.
I feel like LeBron James plays more comfortable with the shot clock low like that. No panic in his game.
Beverly against LeBron. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Davis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. James dishes to Green. Stolen by Beverly. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Here's Morris over in the corner. Beverly. There's the pass to Zubac. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Howard.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
LeBron kicks to Howard. Davis, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Back to Davis. 6 to shoot. Leonard against LeBron. For 3, Caldwell-Pope. It's hauled in by Beverly. Clippers have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Outside Leonard. Passes it to Beverly. And it's sent back by Howard. James outside. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed.
And for a player who didn't enter the league with breakdown ability off the dribble, guess what? Kawhi will break you down.
Green finds Howard. 1:21 left here in the first quarter. They kick it out to Green. It's tipped. On the wing, Green. Howard, the pass to Green. It's stolen by Morris. George with the ball. Now Green defending. Here's Zubac. Good D by Howard. Lakers leading by 3. Outside, Green. And it's Howard finishing it off.
That's the way to put your vertical to good use. Dwight Howard on the jam.
And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here's Morris. And that one drops for him.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
LeBron outside. Over Beverly. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Leonard. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Lakers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Offensive rebound. Out to Morris for 3. Pass to Caruso. Inside. Second chance shot. Good. He hits the jump shot.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Off the inbound. And Williams lays it in.
Well, even when you get physical with Lou Williams, he'll use that against you. Keeps his balance that time.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverley about his throwback stuff.
Old school basketball, you know.
Now, pound for pound, Greg, Beverley may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Markieff Morris is out there with Kyle Kuzma. That's Rajon Rondo. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard. That's the Laker 5. Here's Williams. Following the basket by Markieff Morris. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. Jackson with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Launches a 3. Morris with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Rondo. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Pass to Morris. Back to Rondo. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer. Morris, no good. And here are the Clippers. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Zubac is checked in for Harrell. Jackson down low. He's covered by Rondo. McGee with the block. And he's able to get it back. Jackson misses.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Rondo dishes to McGee. Lakers working the ball around now. Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. Kicks it to McGee. The 9-footer's on the mark. McGee's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers. Clippers have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Here's Jackson. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Morris against Green. Morris kicks to Caruso. Shot clock at 6. McGee the pass to Caruso. Lets it go from the wing. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Caldwell Pope comes in for Morris. Danny Green, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's LeBron in for Rajon Rondo. 6 feet out. And Davis sends it back.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. He'd make a heck of a volleyball player.
Lakers leading by 3. James looking it over to the middle. That shot is off. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Plenty of space. And it's Shamet missing.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Davis, and the shot is good. Davis has got his first bucket in this one.
Even though Davis gets bodied just a little bit, he still knocks down the shot right in the defense's face.
Here's Green, uses the glass to finish the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Ahead, Jackson with it, picked up by Kuzma. Williams for three. The Lakers with the rebound. Outside, Davis. James finds Green. LeBron outside. Knocked loose. Nobody near Williams. And he hits it to tie the game up. Williams has got 5 now.
This guy's got one of the best pull-up games in the league. And Williams has done that thousands of times. So hard to stop.
Now here's LeBron, and that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul. 19 seconds left in the second quarter. James, the pass to Howard. And the rejection by Harrell. Here's George. Here's Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Yeah, I didn't think there was a pass available there for Paul George, but he spots that small crease, he fires the ball through it, and he gets it to his open man.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to and the greatest bench scorer in NBA history. That's all for now.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what we're seeing from Lou Williams.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Ivica Zubac is out there with Morris. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. George, that's a 2-pointer. The Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Davis to the inside. And James with the basket on the assist by Davis. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There is no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
they're truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Green, the pass to Davis. Caldwell Pope outside. Down low. That one misses. Good work defensively by Morris.
And Marcus Morris has raised some eyebrows in the last couple of years, just being a much more efficient scorer.
Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Leonard against Caldwell Pope. Left side, Davis. To the paint. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one goes in. And last season, Marcus Morris's name, one of the hottest on the trade market.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in Marcus Morris's offseason a year ago. A lot of contenders looking to add him to the roster. Handshake deal with the Spurs, switch to the Knicks, and then eventually traded to the Clippers. So grab your musical chair and try to find a seat.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Markieff Morris comes in for Caldwell Pope. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Green. Rajon Rondo subbed in for James. Leonard against Davis. Now here's George. T right on him. Count the basket.
Well, when Paul George has that kind of length and then has the high release point that he does, very few people are going to get to it to block a mid-range jumper like that.
Davis finds Morris. The pass to Rondo. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And he gets the bucket. McGee's got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
To the middle, Harold. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on JaVale McGee.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s. Players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Davis. And then for the Clippers, Landry Shamet's checked in for Marcus Morris. Williams comes in for George. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverly. Williams passes to Harrell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
Green, he's checked in for the Clippers. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Back to Rondo. He lobs it up.
Rondo's IQ is something we talk about a lot. Just picking apart the defense right now out of these screen and roll sets.
Outside Jackson. Passes to Harrell. Outside Green. There's Jackson with the 3. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Kuzma. Pass to Rondo. To the right side. 40 seconds left in the third. Morris kicks to Rondo. From past the arc. Back to Morris. This one for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Harrell with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. Harrell dishes to Jackson. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Here's Caruso, and it's Rondo in the corner. And that one, good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 8-point lead heading in. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Howard. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's LeBron in a point. To throw good, Lou Williams.
Well, whether Lou Williams is starting or more than likely coming off the bench, he's such a high-quality role player, someone that can heat up in a hurry and make the difference on those nights during a regular season where you could tally up 6 or 7 more wins. Who's going to get those for you?
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Green. Rondo finds Caldwell Pope. Pass to Howard. Stolen by Zubac. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. James outside. Outside for Rondo. Back to Caldwell Pope. And the rejection by Leonard.
Let this be a reminder, when you're going up for a shot, it's always important to know where Kawhi Leonard may be lurking.
The pass to Zubac. Morris outside. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Yes, that goes in.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
LeBron James on the wing. He kicks to Howard. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And some changes here for the Lakers. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green in for Rajon Rondo.
Even with all of the impressive number of seasons under his belt, LeBron James retains this kind of remarkable drive and competitive spirit.
The offensive rebound. Leonard, no luck.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
And there's the call on Lou Williams. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. George is checked in. LeBron passes to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And the Lakers lead by 8.
There's no way that LeBron James is not going to come in and dictate the tempo of this game. Just keeps his eyes up and drops a nice dime there.
Green against George. Passes it to Morris. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And George, here we go. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Now the Lakers on the break. Davis has the open look. The Lakers rebound. Howard kicks to Davis. And Green now, top of the key. James against Beverly. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Lakers leading by 6. James outside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Shoots from the elbow. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. That's good for George on the assist from Leonard.
That's why you turn to Paul George. These moments are for PG.
Beverly against LeBron. Outside, Green. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul. Lou Williams is checked in for the Clippers. 1:29 left in the 4th quarter. Howard kicks to James. Clock at 6. Feeds to Davis. And the Lakers with another miss. Clippers trail by 4. Nobody near Leonard. With the tip, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that's a clutch bucket by Morris, showing the team they can count on him down the stretch.
Green finds Davis. Back to Green. Pass to LeBron. Inside. Howard dishes to Davis. It's stolen by Morris. And here's the fast break. It's deflected. Fast break. Here we go. Caldwell Pope passes to Green. Back to Caldwell Pope. Davis inside. Leonard's there. Howard dishes to Davis. Howard trying to free himself up.
Got it. Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Leonard kicks to Zubats. From outside the arc. Dwight Howard pulls it in. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
James, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Davis. Good on the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 6.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight. And in the locker room, each guy has been going over in. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Doncic out there with Hardaway. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Howard is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the small forward. Here's Finney-Smith. Out to Doncic. And stolen by LeBron. Down low. Lakers passing it around. Pass to Green. He feeds it to Davis. Shoots from the high post. Offensive rebound. Caldwell Pope outside. From outside, off the mark. Now the Mavericks with it. To the inside. And stolen by James. It's 2-on-1. Jumps up. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys roll.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jay. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
Now here's James following the miss by Porzingis. And finished off by LeBron.
James is effective at getting near the basket. Always look to dunking it home.
Doncic dishes to Powell. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. James in the post. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points so far. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Kicks it out to LeBron. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Come on, you got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
To stop the run, and the dunk by Powell.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Well, now that they have that monkey off their back, hopefully they can settle down and execute.
Now here's LeBron. Back to Green. Shoots the 3. Outside for Caldwell Pope. LeBron outside. And LeBron throws it down.
That's how LeBron likes to attack. So effective in scoring on the move.
Mavericks trail by 7. Porzingis passes to Finney-Smith. Powell in the high post, working on Howard. Passes it to Hardaway. Crafty move. A rebound by the Lakers. 1:36 left to play here in the first. Howard finds James. To the paint. Six on the shot clock. On the wing. Howard. It's good on the putback.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
The pass to Powell. Here's Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Howard against Powell. Inside and stolen by Howard. 4-on-3 break. Ball's knocked loose. Doncic with the steal. Pass break, Dallas. Powell, the pass to Finney-Smith. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. Impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Mavericks trail by 7. Hardaway dishes to Powell. Back to Hardaway. Kicks to Powell. That one, no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Now the feed to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
It could go. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
They've got JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Morris. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Caruso in a 2-guard. That's the Laker 5. The shot's good from McGee. Well, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Well, wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call, you know.
Kawhi's
got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree. Back to Rondo. The second effort, out to Morris. They get the rebound. Outside Rondo, pass to Kuzma. Down low. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
Capable of being a defensive anchor. The key for Cauley Stein is positioning himself to swat shots.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone.
Well, there are a few players in the league that can match McGee's athleticism. I mean, his whole career, he's been a class above with his speed and leaping. He'll make the most of it on both ends of the court.
Both free throws good from McGee.
At this point of his career, McGee knows who he is, a hustler, an energy guy who uses his athleticism to his advantage.
Kleber finds Brunson. Now here's Rondo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. So the wing on the left. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Back to Kleber. To the middle. Here's Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Wow, at 7 feet tall, Cauley Stein is a major threat to throw it down. If he gets the ball close to the rim, the D is pretty much toast.
Now here's Rondo. Stolen. Here's Brunson. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
And see, Webb, you mentioned it with JaVale McGee. His vertical is off the charts.
Oh, yeah, he can get to alley-oop GA that nobody else can. The length and bounce he has is jaw-dropping. I mean, same goes for his shot blocking abilities when he times it up.
Now here's Rondo. Can't connect from short range.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Stolen by McGee. Kuzma left side. And the wide open shot from Morris. And Wright pulls it down. Mavericks trail by 9. And here we go. Back to Brunson. It's stolen by Rondo. Pass to Morris. One-on-one fast break.
Look at that. You can see the determination in the eyes of Morris. He's trying to beat everyone down the floor in transition.
And stolen by Kuzma. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. And McGee kicks to Rondo. Second shot opportunity. Launches it. No good that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
Got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Caruso. The Mavericks making the shot. Morris, no good.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Outside for Curry, stolen by McGee. Up top, Morris. Leba defending. Right wing. Kuzma against Cauley-Stein. And Kuzma slams it in.
What a take there. When you present these opportunities to Kuzma, he's going to torch you for that mistake.
Curry with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Cauley-Stein goes in. McGee with the block. And it's the Lakers on the break. Kuzma with the ball. And that one's good, Caruso.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Cauley-Stein with it. Picked up by Kuzma. On its way from Curry for two. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Lakers leading by 13. And here we go. Lakers running again. Fires for three. And that one's good, Caruso. Caruso's got 5 points in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Count it, good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Rondo passes to McGee. And here's Kuzma. And he comes up with the deuce.
Awesome at keeping his balance. Sometimes guarding Kuzma is impossible for the defense.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, well, with all he's accomplished, we can start to paint a picture amongst the all-time greats.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And Tavius Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
But really, the numbers aren't gaudy. They don't stick out, but his energy and impact does.
You're right. Go in the locker room, ask anyone on his team. He's not worried about statistics as much as he is about winning.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Hardaway is out there with Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. It's an 18-point game. The 17-footer. He squares up and sinks it. Lakers shooting in this game 45%. A guy who just continues to earn more minutes. You know, Finney-Smith is tough, and Greg, he is effective.
He seems to become a better rebounder every year. More efficient. He'll take charges, commits hard fouls. And I don't think we've seen his ceiling. Finney-Smith is a guy you can win with.
Porzingis at the elbow. Outside Hardaway. But they'll get another chance. Knocked away. Here's LeBron. He has 6. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 21.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And again, Dallas turns it over. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. James, the pass to Davis. Over in the corner, Green. Powell against LeBron. Howard kicks to James. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Hardaway.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Dallas moving it around. Porzingis passes to Pop. Misses from close range. Lakers leading by 21. Back to Davis. Howard at the elbow. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Tips it. Davis on the follow.
Well, if you're the D, you got to box out Davis. So that's just common sense, because when you don't, he hurts you for this type of mistake.
Porzingis feeling it out a bit. And they get it, and he gets it to go. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play, excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Green. And Dallas also making a switch. Curry's checked in. There's 1:40 left to play in the third. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Some changes for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for Caldwell Pope. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for LeBron. And then for Dallas, Willie Cauley-Stein comes in for Dwight Powell. And it's Maxi Kleber in for Porzingis. Curry's shot is off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Passes it to Davis. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now Kleber. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Howard kicks to Rondo. There's the triple. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Rondo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Hardaway passes to Cauley-Stein.
Tell us how you really feel about that finish. Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Cauley-Stein. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Staying locked in. That's what helps Cauley-Stein finish off these challenging buckets over the defense.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Curry. 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Howard. And Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got 4 points this quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Doncic. Here's Kleber. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on Los Angeles. This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
And so it's Los Angeles in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We come back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Davis is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Howard in at center, locking down the middle.
Oh, man, I love Davis's ability to read the floor. He's improving his ability to create for others.
Trying to get open is Kuzma. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Howard.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Caldwell Pope with it. Hardaway picks him up. Caldwell Pope against Hardaway. No good on the three. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Mavericks. Down low. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Right side, Rondo. Over Kleba. A second chance effort. Howard, that's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And the Lakers with some changes. Morris is checked in for Davis. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's LeBron in for Rajon Rondo. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Marjanovic checked in for Porzingis. Justin Jackson comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
6 to shoot. From deep, James. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
And that one, good.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
Lakers leading by 21. James looking it over. The pass to Green. The three. The rebound by Marjanovic. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Right, the pass to Marjanovic. And Brunson has it in the corner. Feeds it to Barea. It's stolen by Morris.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Howard.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron. And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Over in the corner, Green, the three ball. The offensive rebound. Howard kicks to Caldwell Pope. It's stolen by Barea. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. A rebound by the Lakers. And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Caldwell Pope finds Morris. They kick it out to Green. James outside. Another shot. Can't connect. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.